All praises to the Most High. This is fair use, fair use. Want to use this video for to educate and to show uh, our people, our nation, the Israelites, not the black people. If you are a black person, you are probably following the advice from these black news media. Roland Martin, he has a panel. Uh, this was Thursday. This was Thursday evening. They were discussing how Joe Biden was going to confound, come out, come out swinging, and just demolish Donald Trump. Right now, don't get me wrong. I'm not for either the Republicans the uh, or the Democrats. I'm for the Most High and for the Israelites. We are saying as Israelites that the Most High is in control of this. They still think that they are in control and that Joe Biden is in control. They want Joe Biden to come out swinging. They are praising him for being a bad white man that's in charge. That's what this girl Reese. Go look at the interview. I'm just giving a commentary a little bit on how wrong these people is about what's happening in the world, and you shouldn't listen to them because this is proof that their advice is not biblical and that the prophecies and the word of God is what we should be listening to. And for all you Christians and all you political minded people, you are wrong and you are going to be taken like a thief at night. The Most High, His Christ is going to come back here and take you people like a thief at night. And you ain't even going to see what hit you when them nukes hit you. When that nuclear warfare starts, race war is going to happen first. Race war. You're going to have to run, hide, fight, or do something. You're going to run out of food and water unless the Most High step in and and save your butt. So you're still voting and hoping that Esau is going to be victorious. Like a lot, that's what this panel is about. How to ignore God, the Most High, and Christ, and continue to vote and keep their fate in their own hands. Their life is in their own hands. Okay, so let's listen to this.
Y'all slowing arms down. They were like, yo, what the hell are you talking about? And so people don't really understand how deranged the right is, and they're going to allow them to do whatever. And then Trump is going to remind his people, I moved the capital to Jerusalem. Right. He's going to do all of that, and now you're Biden, you're in the right position there. But I still think, for all the talk about foreign policy, I get that. The role it's going to play in Michigan. I think it still comes down to economics. And when you look at this election, it still is 7 states, and frankly, it's only 3 states. I think when you talk about Arizona and Georgia is going to be extremely tough for them to win again. Yeah. They barely lost North Carolina. That's going to be tough as well. This election, to me, comes down to Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. And the reality is, 2022. 50 fewer thousand people voted in Milwaukee than 2018. If they vote in 2022, Mandela Barnes is the United States Senator. Now, if you look at the voting margins of what happened in...
I just want to say, look at all the variables these people are including in the equation. They're including the math and their poll strategy and everything. Nobody even considered Bible prophecy. It's out of the question, right? Bible prophecy, what God thinks and what God says he's going to do in the end times to deliver the Israelites is not even in their equation. Let's go.
Pennsylvania, in terms of that margin there and the margin in Michigan. Even if you talk about where Muslims are in Michigan, there's still room to work with there. Bottom line is, look, Trump only won in 2016 by 77,000 votes in those same 3 states. And so now you're talking about economics. The moment Trump starts talking about tariffs, that's when Biden has to say, and how many farmers in Wisconsin had to file for bankruptcy? Yeah. How many people lost those farms? Yeah. Boom, now you got to hit that. Then when he starts talking about, in terms of, again, reminding people what he said about the workers in Michigan, what he said about the courts in Pennsylvania, remind them how he constantly was lying, attacking democracy, and what he said about the...
Now, we all saw the debate, right? So we're looking back at the replay to show you how wrong. We know how it turned out. It's like watching a football game and then going back and after you know how the outcome turned in, you go to the football game, and then when it comes on TV on the replay when they replay it, then you go, and somebody who hadn't seen the game, you can bet and be a winner, right? So that's what we're doing. We know how the debate turned out. We can see as they talk how wrong they really are. So let's keep watching. It's just fun. I'm gonna run back and forth and show you some of the things the people were saying. I'm pretty sure some of you people have watched it, but just to remind you how far off every one of these so-called smart people, so-called college graduates, so-called modern media, black media, how wrong they are. Hopefully, in hope that you will change your mind and start listening to Bible prophecy. Get in that book and read it yourself if you don't want to listen to the Israelites. But these people are wrong. We have the prophecy. Let's go.
People, and I won't be shocked if he says, let me remind y'all what that man tried to do in this very state, which is why he got indicted. You do that, you have to then remind people of the chaos that he tried to institute. You do that, now you're putting him on the defensive because he can't even Charlie Kirk, that racist.
Now, did that work? Now, what he's saying, did that work? Did Donald Trump jump on the defense of anything? No, because I tell you, for one thing, Donald Trump knows what's really happening out here. He knows he's fighting for his people against the Israelites. They are fighting against Bible prophecy. These idiots do not even know that. They don't know. They don't even consider it. My people do not even consider it. But Donald Trump knows he is leading his people against these prophets. The number one threat that the FBI said would be in the last days is that these young black men gathered together, ushering in a Messiah, a black Messiah. These people don't even consider that. That's what Donald Trump was considering when he considered that when in the debate. He know the people don't, the white supremacists don't, none of the people, all of these people that support this government, Democrat or Republicans, they're not supporting a side anymore. They know that political stand, that political mind they had was all a front, just to keep the wool over our eyes, to keep us thinking that there was hope in the political system. Now they know, they have watched the Israelites wake up almost the whole 70 million of North Americans here now, and all the people down in South America is woke. All the people all over the world, the Israelites are woke up. So why would you keep playing this political game? They're going, the white supremacists is playing it just to hold us at bay, just to keep us from uniting and coming together as one people. That's why they are playing it. These idiots are playing it because, like Isaiah said, the Most High said through Isaiah, they don't even consider the prophecy. They don't consider who they are. But Donald Trump and all of his allies in this land, all of the white people, their children, they consider what they're fighting for. They consider what Donald Trump is doing. Donald Trump is going to attack all the Israelites in this land when he get up there. That's Bible prophecy. He's going to make it, he's going to try to take it back to slavery. Just like Wisdom of Solomon says, and we can read it. We read Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, in the Apocrypha. They're going to go back to that 9th verse and start there, which let us oppress the righteous man. And then it starts, I could read it to you, but I'm not going to. And then you go read it. If you know, all the Israelites know what it's saying. Only you dumb Christians and dumb political people who don't consider who you are, you're going to be caught in the dark. I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm reaching for the 1/3 now that's caught up in your trap right here. Go read the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and read the whole thing. But these people are they are oppressing us, and they're keeping their foot on our neck because they know we are feeble-minded. General Yohanan brought out that whole chapter so beautiful the other day. And that's what we should always start out, because that's the mode that they're going back to. White supremacists and the rest of the nations are going back to keep your foot on their neck because they're trying to break out and break free, and they're trying to usher in the Messiah. But if we keep them in sin, then we can keep a hold of this world a little longer. That's all it is. That's Bible prophecy. That's all we're looking at. Roland Martin and all of these other people is asking for reparations and all of that, dumb Phil Scott and all his panel and all these other people, all these other people, Pan-African, Dr. Umar and all of these other idiots, they don't consider who they are. Kui Mayo, he's an idiot. Dane Calloway, he's an idiot. They don't consider who they are. They don't consider Bible prophecy. They brought out some good research. Trust me. They helped us get along. The earth helped us, right? The earth helped us, but the earth is still going to be destroyed. The system of the earth is still going to be destroyed. Thank you, Kui Mayo. Thank you, Dr. Umar. Thank you, Dane Calloway. Thank you, I can't really, thank you, people who go back, check and effect, ACE, go back into into South America and find those Afro Israelites. Thank you for all the help. But if you don't consider who you are, and you don't consider that this fight is against the Israelites, and that we have to gather together and stand together and come back to the laws and commandments of God, you're going to be destroyed after all the work you've done. You in Matthew 7 and 21 and 22. Go read that. You are those people. If you did work to help to help the Israelites out, and you still don't want to come back to the laws and commandments of God, Jesus is going to say to you, "Depart from me, you workers of iniquity." When you claim how much you did, how much help you was to the body of Christ, to the real Israelites, you know, I cast out devils, I prophesy. He's going to say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." If you don't know you, how is he going to know you? You got to come back to you before you can come back to him. You got to come back to your Israelites, to your status as an Israelite, to realize you're supposed to be keeping those laws. So you can never repent. If you don't realize you're an Israelite and you think you're a Christian, a Gentile, you can never repent. You have not repented. You have not repented if you don't realize you're an Israelite and you're obligated to the law. How many times do I have to say that? And that's where these people are. Let's listen some more.
Said he's got to stop talking about the election being rigged. He cannot help himself.
She said, here what she said, he won't stop. He won't stop. He shouldn't stop. He shouldn't stop. Because what he's doing is, that's cognitive dissonance. He's giving these people a reason why they should say, let's vote for Trump. Instead of saying, you know what, Trump was wrong. They could say that if they want to. They already know it. Trump was wrong and we should do right and make the world better by treating these Israelites right. The Bible said they'll never say they were wrong. Do you believe Bible prophecy? He won't stop saying that because that is their cognitive dissonance. That's their claim to fame. That's what they're using to justify their hatred for the Israelites, their brothers, and every white supremacist, every one of their children. They're all a white supremacist. Everybody that voted in this election is a white supremacist, and we are found in their hand. If you vote in this election and you're white or any of the other nations that they brought in here to help them keep us in captivity, we're found in your hand. And the Bible says, we found in your hand. If you steal a man and he be found in your hand, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to get captivity. Some of y'all going to get destroyed. A lot of y'all going to be in captivity. And y'all all going, a whole lot of y'all getting ready to face that race war where God is going to give us power and strength to start off defending ourselves. And then He's going to make y'all surrender to us. Trust me. Y'all going to cleave to us because you ain't going to have nothing else to do. You're going to run out of food, water, bullets. Your army's going to go underground and protect their family. And they're going to get defeated overseas and on this land. And the 2/3 and the rest of you holdouts, white supremacist holdouts, going to get started with nuclear warfare over here. That's Bible prophecy. Now keep watching that and see if it's not happening. The Most High is bringing that to pass. He's flooding these lands just like they flooded our sanctuary cities. They flooded us out and killed 20 and 30,000 people in Lanier Lake. What's that? Central Park in New York, Fountain Square here, Oklahoma. They murdered and killed us, and he's doing the same thing with those hurricanes and tornadoes and fires and floods. He's ridding the people and paying you back. You say, what did I ever do? I didn't. Yeah, what did Daniel do? What did Jesus do? What did Mary and Elizabeth and the apostles and a lot of these babies that died that y'all killed? What did they do? The sin of the nation. It's the sin of the nation, right? That caused you to become under the curse. Your nation, you got to pay the bill, white supremacists. What your forefathers did to us, y'all might have never lifted your finger to us, but you got to pay the bill that they left you. They got up and ate and left you with the bill, just like you getting up, you sitting down and eating presumptuously all the luscious living. Read Wisdom of Solomon. And you're going to get up and lead a bill to your children. You know, these white devils, they don't give a damn about their children. They don't give a damn about their children. They eat their babies, man. Anytime they do what they're doing to us and get up, die, they die. They don't care. They say, I live my life good and hold this system down. If y'all want to eat good like we eat, then y'all hold it like we ate, then hold the system down. Hold these niggas in captivity. You getting up and leaving the bill to your children. But y'all all got to stand before the judgment seat of Christ and accept your judgment, the lake of fire. Let's listen some more to these ignorant, unable to connect the dots, thinking that they are in control of their own destiny.
I'm telling you, the moment Biden says you're in the place where you tried to steal, he's gonna take the bait.
Just like what Mustafa said, one of his biggest Achilles Donald Trump is being reminded that he is a loser. He is a loser. You are a failure.
That don't bother him.
If Biden keeps saying that to him tonight, he will crack.
Let's see. We know she didn't know what she was talking about.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Nah, that ain't good. Y'all all off. You know that. Well, you know it ain't good because we saw the debate. Who cracked? Who did the Most High crack up and confound? He wants Donald Trump in there. Well, whoever he wants in there, it's his will. It's he's in control, and it's to bring us to the place where he destroyed this government and free us. Okay? Free us from their jurisdiction and their ungodly power over us. That's what's happening right now.
Income in the middle class when you're trying to give rich folks tax breaks. You failed in blowing up the deficit.
Your bankruptcies.
Oh hell yeah! That's right.
Because you didn't move that.
There you go.
Drink bleach.
There you go. Again, you do because again he has to use those keywords, Rebecca, because he.
See how silly they are. See what they laughing about? They laughing about the destruction of our people. Because all of them, they are sitting pretty. You know, they got their house note, they eating good. Yeah, they got their jobs. Esau gave them a place, the jobs, you know. So they're eating good. But destruction is coming to everyone on that panel if you don't turn back to the Most High and start keeping the laws of God.
Stays presidential, but it's going to drive his ass crazy. Trump cannot contain himself.
They didn't know what they were talking about. Did Trump contain himself? Yes, he did. Trump contained himself, and he went in there and kicked Joe Biden's ass. Why? Because he know whatever he says, any lie he tell, they're going to follow. So Joe Biden can come out with all the truth he want to come out with. What, Trump, you did this, do that. All he had to do is say, no, I didn't. You know, they all picking on me. And the people going to follow him because they are not fighting for truth. They are fighting to keep these Israelites from getting back in power and putting them in slavery. They know what they're fighting for. So they just want a leader to lead them in victory. Legally. They want to legally be able to start rounding us up and putting us in slavery and attacking us again. Trump will do it. Joe Biden, he did it the sneaky way. They are scared now. They want it to happen fast. They want instant gratification.
Could we use your house to trial our new energy-saving windows?
Your bankruptcies.
Oh hell yeah! That's right.
Because you didn't move that.
There you go.
Drink bleach.
There you go. Again, you do because again he has to use those keywords, Rebecca, because he stays presidential, but it's going to drive his ass crazy. Trump cannot contain himself, and that's all.
You're a liar.
You
are a liar,
and
you can't see the future.
I ain't even looking over there. Y'all can deal with that fool over there.
So, Roland, that works for voters who know that they're actually going to vote in November. My concern is we still have the up to 8 million people that we need to come out and show up this November. So for some of those voters, including some of the black men who are saying, I am sick and tired of being told to choose between the lesser of two evils. We know the lesser of two evils on that stage tonight. However, what about for the voter?
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You almost said some good stuff. 8 million black men. You're trying to get the black men to come out, you know. Because we know that the Hispanics, the mulatto Hispanics and Ukrainians and everybody else that they've made citizens is going to outvote the black women. Y'all need the black man. You black women need that black man now. But like you said, we're not coming out because we have heard the truth. The truth is the Most High is in control of this thing. And we obey God, and black women and simp and simple men don't. Simple and self-righteous men do not even acknowledge God. And black women, you are deceived. Black women that follow Esau's kingdom, bed wenches, you are deceived. And you've been bitten by the bug of Babylon. You're a bunch of whores and a bunch of disobedient baby killers. And God is going to get you. He's going to chastise you. And if you don't repent, then you will be scourged to the point of death and face nuclear warfare without God. 2/3 of our people are going to die because of their stiff neck and disobedience. Mostly Christians. Mostly black Christians. and the rest are just they claim not to believe in God. Okay, so let's listen to her. She's saying, let's listen again.
Or would-be voters who actually want an affirmative choice and not just a reactionary. This guy's going to send us to hell. This guy will send us to hell. Will just be slower.
Now she got that right. She got that right. Now listen, they ain't gonna even comment on what she just said. Both candidates are the wrong choice. They should conclude from what she just said is that we should pull away and trust God and don't vote. Nobody should vote. They're not even gonna consider that. We should obey God and not vote any of these heathens in to have jurisdiction over us. And we should trust God and give him our kingship. Give him choose the Most High as our king. And watch him start blessing us. And let's start keeping these commandments. They're not going to consider it. The Bible says they won't even consider it. Let's look.
Here's what I accept.
Look, what he accept.
The reality that people vote out of fear. Yep. We can sit here and talk about everything else.
And that's what you guys have been bringing to the people. You black medias, you've been bringing fear. If you don't vote, then Trump or whoever, the Republicans are going to destroy you, and you're going to be sitting down here with nothing, depending on no hope. But we're saying you are the people without hope. You people who have hope in this government and this system, you are the people who are without godly hope. You are about to be destroyed, and your fat butt sitting up here and don't even know it.
When people are scared to death, they vote. We can talk, and I get it. Mustafa, I hear people talk about, we got to accentuate the positive, lay out the agenda. People vote based upon the fear. You drive people to the polls. Listen, what did Latimer and those folks do to Bowman? Scary.
Yep. Now you see, that used to work. That used to work on our people. But we have another alternative. We have faith in God. And you're right. We're not going to vote because we fear the Most High. We're going to trust the Most High because we don't fear the devil. We fear the Most High. That's why we're not going to vote. And that's why you're going to be the laughing stocks. You are the laughing stocks because everything you said, all the predictions you made that evening, I want to see, and I don't think he made a video. I don't think he came out with a video reviewing what really happened in the debate after his panel here got it all wrong. Let's look.
Anti-Jewish, they voted out of fear. What happened? He won by a wide margin. And so you have to.
So really, that explains what Roland Martin is about. He's going to keep his job because he's going to keep the people voting because he's establishing, hey, you better vote. That's what he said. If you don't vote, whatever happened to you, don't come to me. Ain't nobody coming to your dumb ass no way. He's the God and like he got all the answers. Only them clowns sitting around you now are the people that depend on you, and y'all in the same business. Fear mongering. You're praising Esau in attempt to cause the people to fear the white man. Your allegiance is to this white government. And they told you, look at the secret treaty of Verona. This is what Roland and all the preachers and all those media who say the white man is in power and we better vote in his system if we want him to treat us right. Okay? This is what the secret treaty of Verona, they get paid by keeping you fearing white supremacy. That's how Roland Martin and all these people get paid. Vicky Dillard, Phil Scott, Dr. Umar, Cooley Mayo, Dan Calloway. They keep you in fear of these people and not referencing reverencing, respecting the laws of God, then they're going to keep a big following. They're going to keep a big following, right? You look at their page now and watch and see lots of people that's giving donations and stuff to these people who say the Bible don't matter. And got you looking at something like Pan-African, we the native of this land, all, partly truth stuff. This is the true Egypt, this is Egypt, and all this other shit they got us looking at, man. Kui Mayo, he started off giving the Israelites the truth. He started off with the truth, but then he kept moving over. He moved over. When he'll show you those pictures where this the black man's land, everybody here was black, but when he get into his commentary, he's praising white supremacy. Okay, let's look.
Accept that. You can spend a lot of time trying to convince somebody, but first what you got to do is you got to lock down your base. Mm-hmm. You got to lock down your base. Because one of the reasons why Biden polls numbers are low is because you got a lot of Democrats who still wish there was another candidate. Mm-hmm. So they got to accept the fact, ain't nobody else running, okay? Right. Ain't nobody walking through that door. He is going to be the nominee. And then that happens. Now all of a sudden I think you see a change in the...
Look at how they're leaning in and listening to Roland. They don't have no hope, man. I want to go back just for a second. I want to get Reese on here. Reese talking because she said some of the stupidest shit, man. She said this. Well, let's listen to a couple of these people here.
If you're thinking of selling your home soon, you don't.
It's time to be smart.
Bring.
Let's go ahead. We got him sitting down over here.
That line.
Yeah.
He's not. Oh, I thought you said he was gonna have an open bar. Oh, no. I was like, you got an open bar in the studio?
I want to get Reese.
He was on his ass. Like, people expect Joe Biden.
Here she go. I want you to get Reese here.
So, as long as he shows up and is fluid and lucid, he wins.
No, you didn't with that two-piece.
Yeah.
Last time you here, you got a mugshot taken. Welcome back to Atlanta. I mean, just crazy.
Did that work?
Yeah,
Say it again.
Give him that two-piece.
He ain't a bitch. I don't know why everybody's acting like he was.
You know what she's saying? Joe Biden ain't no bitch. Wow, man. This is one of the most ignorant women I ever seen in my life, man. She is so ignorant. Now, the other lady that was in that bad accident, they cut her off. She left or something. She left, but she was leaning more toward the wisdom and the prophecy of the Israelites, and they finally got her off. What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. And this airhead here is who she's moved up the ranks. Let's listen to it.
He had a bit to try to call him a clown. Will you shut up, man? He was on his ass. Like, people expect Joe Biden to show up as Sleepy Joe, as they've been running with this narrative, he definitely gets spicy. He gets spicy with the media. He knows how to clap back. I'm expecting him to bring out the ballsy, I'm a white man, I'm fixing this shit, I'm running this shit energy that he brings that people have not been paying attention to.
Now she's one of the sisters. This is the mindset of our black women in this world that, they praise the white man for being on top. They don't even look and see that the black man is the king and the gods of the earth. They look at this white man and worship him over God. This is where most of our Christians and black women that's filling up the churches, this is where they are. And if you are a black man and you're not begging for money, and you don't need money, they hate seeing a black man with money. Any kind of money. I don't have a lot of money, but on several accounts on Facebook and even in Colonel's Chicken the other day, sometimes I'll test. I said, yeah, I got plenty of money. Out in, around some of the black women, their attitude, their mind, they get so mad. They get so mad they don't even want to look at you. Some of our black men are the same way. A masculine black man with money, self-sufficient, they don't understand it because what they're looking at is all the feminine black men that they've made in the earth. They are the cause of the feminine black men in the earth. These women and these mothers who have beat the masculinity out of the black man and turned him into a feminine freak and turned their daughters into masculine females. They totally reversed the gender roles in their children because they feel somehow that's how they're going to prepare their children for this world when they have prepared them for death. The way this woman's thinking, praising that white man, and the white man is the devil, and the Most High is tearing him down, but she can't see it. And look at these men sit up here. When she put Joe Biden over these men, and none of them got a problem with it. Look at them. They feminine, because all of these men sitting in this room are feminine.
Because they're talking about he tripped over his sandbag or he's old or whatever. I'm not going to count him out. I'm not going to count him out.
When does he get spicy?
I'm thinking the second.
No, but let me say, when does it happen historically? He goes to the State of the Union where he was in the Senate for 40, 50 years. Yeah. When you're in that element, remember when...
And this man, he's not disputing what she said. He's adding to it that Joe Biden is a spicy, tough white man that's going to save the world. Okay? They simps, man.
60 Minutes did the segment on Tony Bennett. He had dementia. Didn't know where he was. When he went on stage, all those lyrics came back. When he went back, so this is him. He'll be back under the lights in that setting. He won't need the cocaine that Trump says he uses.
Yeah, he needed some cocaine to wake up. Hey, this man had it wrong, right? He had it wrong. How should we listen to these people when they missed the mark? Their prediction was so far off. They don't even know what's right in front of them. They can't see right in front of them that this man is delusional and he probably has some kind of mental problem right now. Old age is messing with him. I don't want to pretend like I'm a medical doctor but everybody can see the man has some mental stuff going on with his brain. But their prediction was it wasn't going to show up on the debate. Were they wrong? Totally.
First of all, he
doesn't. But he doesn't use it. But when he's in his element, then he's on and he's the...
Now, he's a superman. He's a super white man. Now, he get in his element. He going to be on. Look, all bad predictions. All bad predictions. What's Roland talking about?
But I think here's what I think happens, Rebecca. I think, again, last time he ran, he was candidate. This time he's president. And so he's going to say, let me show you what a president looks like, how a president behaves.
He did, didn't he? Why? Because the curse is on them. They are feeble-minded. Everything they accused us of in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, everything they accused us of, the Most High is turning the cup back to them. They are everything feeble-minded. They're not thinking right. Second, Wisdom of Solomon, go read it. They're not thinking right. All the predictions is wrong. All the laws that they made it backfired on them. Everything, all the crafty counsel they created and were in confederate with the other nations against us, it all backfired on them in these last days. And now they are suffering all the curses and the mindsets that they tried to force us through eugenics in, our bad thinking is on them now. And the people who support them, like this group here.
And so, if you operate from a statesman standpoint, you say, I'm above this little childish stuff. And so, I think that's the level that he stays on. He doesn't have to sit here and engage the craziness, because when you feed the crazy, it leads to crazy. He has to remain, Rebecca, I think, again, on statesman level, I'm the president, you not.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. We know Roland was wrong. All these silly members he got in his staff, in his panel, was wrong. We know now. We know how the debate happened. The Most High controls the mind of the king. The Most High controls the mind of the king. All right.